Hello, welcome to the Pog Series.
Hello, yeah, for the very first time. Not welcoming to the Lolpog Cup, but welcoming to the Lolpog series. I hope you guys enjoyed the last days after we finished the Lolpog Cup, and today we are coming with something new, something we've already announced during the final streams of the Lolpog Cup 2023. We've already made some changes on our Discord server, and today is the day we want to explain it to you in more details, give you some examples, and tell us our vision, how we would like to approach it, what are our plans and goals with the so-called Lolpog series. And today we are also open for any questions you would like to ask us. And as Adam already mentioned in the announcement, if there are any questions we are unable to answer today, we will train more and come back with the answers. So this is the day of the Lolpog series, but don't forget that Mark won in an epic final the Lolpog Cup, and Lolpog Cup will be a part of the Lolpog series. It will be the main event. Lolpog Cup will be played at the beginning of each calendar year, and then after Lolpog Cup is finished, we will fill the rest months of the year with the so-called Lolpog series. So this is how we would like to organize it. We would like to give you chances to play Paldas. We saw that you enjoyed the Lolpog Cup tournament, both playing and watching. So why not give you more what you want? This time in a little bit, shorter events, one-day events, so that you have, if you want, you join. If you don't want, you don't join. Yeah, Adam, what do you have to say from your side?
Yeah, let's take a look at the rules. So let's briefly go through the whole thing. First, we have the overall rules. Why for all Pog Series tournaments, it's PAL version of NES Tetris, only DAS. Of course, despite various unreasonable uncertainties, everyone knows what DAS is, so it doesn't need to be explained here. Double quick taps are forbidden, Tetris gem cartridges are allowed, fractal sparse speed hack is allowed, emulators are allowed. Only original controllers, the good replicas or controllers of shape very similar to the original one, such as Dogbone, Hyper Cadets, Goofy Foot, replicas which look almost identical as original. Free remote. If you are not sure if your controller is allowed, please ask. Handcams are mandatory. Same piece sets are recommended but used only if both players agree. This doesn't apply for Lolpog Shootout. Being late more than 15 minutes for a match without a good excuse means an automatic walkover for the opponent.
Adam, sorry for the interrupt. Yeah, let's stop here. Guys, we value our time, we value your time. So if you decide to sign up for a tournament, and if there is a scheduled time for your match to be played, please be sure to come on time, because especially in those one-day events, there will be not so much room for any delays. So please be sure to come to the match when the match is scheduled. Otherwise, we will have to give a walkover to the opponent. Yes, Adam, please go ahead.
In case of any issues, this game to finish normally caused by a player, for example Twitch stream going down, the game will be replayed, unless the opponent won the game anyway. For the first and the second time it happens on the same day, since the third occurrence caused by the same player, the game will be counted as stopped at the moment of the interruption.
Yeah, and this is also very important. We know that we are using technology which sometimes doesn't want to work, but I think every one of us should take care of the stream. If you have some doubts about the stream, maybe it's not worth to take part in this tournament, solve the issues, then come back for the next event. This is also, yeah, to respect the time for the players and for the organizers. So yeah, this is also something very, very important.
And Lolpog Jackpot is up for grabs in every single Pog Series game. What Lolpog Jackpot is will be explained further in this stream. Now let's move on to the various tournaments of the Lolpog Series. The main event, Lolpog Cup 2024. Lolpog Cup is the annual main event. Its next editions will be in the very early 2024. Just as the year begins, most likely. The defending champion, the winner of the Lolpog Cup 2023, that is Mark Migas, automatically gets seed 1 in the bracket. Exact format is to be announced, but already we can tell that you should expect something similar to the Lolpog Cup 2023, but bigger and greater. The guaranteed prize pool is all of my and Rafael's winnings from the Lolpog series in 2023 with Lolpog Cup 2023 currently it is at $140.45. Of course, it will get higher, much higher. You will be able to contribute. We are already hoping it will be bigger than 2023.
Adam, sorry for interrupting you, but not all, but we also have some other plans how to make the prize pool bigger on the starting point. But this will be announced also throughout the year. We have some other plans with some sources of financing the prize pool. So guys, stay tuned. Right now, what Adam already said, all of the winnings from my and Adam's side will be in the guaranteed for the prize pool, but we are going to prepare also some surprises for you.
And this year, 16 players will receive a prize money instead of 8 as in this year. 36% for the winner, 16th runner-up, 8 for semi-finalists, 4 for quarter-finalists, and 2 for round of 16 losers. Let's move to the next tournament.
Next
is Lolpog League.
Yeah, right now we are going to announce the new events we would like to hold in the next few months. And maybe let me say some words about the league. The league is a normal league format, no limits of participants, 4 to 7 players in each division, normally 6 in each, and Division 1, the highest division, will be always at 6 players fixed. We will show you a table how we will allocate the players in a moment. All matches in the Lolpog leagues are best of 9. All games starts from level 18. There is a guaranteed prize pool $50. Top 5 players of Division 1 are getting money. And what's also important that there will be some. Okay, maybe what's important. Maybe we will say it when we show you the table how the allocation works, and then we will say some words about the guaranteed spots in the divisions in the next month. And each league one season is planned for 2 months. We plan the first league to start in July. So the first season will be July, August. The second September, October, and the third season November, December. Then we will stop because as Adam said, in early 2024 the main event Lolpog Cup will be held. So Adam, if you could show us the table of allocating the players, we will try to explain it in more details. Guys, if you have any questions so far, feel free to ask them. We are more than happy to answer you. Okay, guys. As far as the table of allocating the players is on our Discord, but we will show it in a minute. So maybe let's wait a moment, guys. Sorry.
Yeah, let's move on. We'll get back to this in a second.
Mm-hmm.
Now let's take a look at Lolpog Classic.
Mm-hmm. Should I continue, or do you want to
Yeah,
say?
let's go on.
Okay. So Lolpog Classic. This will be a one-day event, a tournament with a no limit of participants. 4 white flat bracket. All of the matches except from the final will be best of 5. The final is a best of 7. All games starts on level 18. And we are going both for Lolpog Classic, and we will show you another tournament later with our concept of seeding. We will not force you to play the qualifiers. So if you see the date of the tournament you want to play, you simply register for the tournament, and that's it. Then the seeding will proceed. How the seeding works, except from the first tournament, for the second and so on, the first seed of the previous tournament, so the so-called defending champion, gets seed number 1, and this will work similar as in Lolpog Cup. So the winner of the previous event gets automatic seed number 1. Then the next 3 seeds, so seeds 2 to 4, will be for the first 3 players registered with the highest PAL DAS ELO. We already announced the ratings on our server. We will tell a few words more later about PAL DAS ELO, but let's continue with the seeding. So there we have a first 4 players. Then, according to ELO, players will be in the other group of 4. So seeds 5 to 8 will be 4 to 7 in ELO, 9 to 12 for 8, 11, and so on and so on. How the bracket will work, we will show you in a moment, because there will be also some drawing of pairings for the respective rounds, as will be shown in a moment. Guaranteed prize pool for this tournament is $25, and prize pool distribution. We went for 2 approaches. If the tournament is up to 24 players, we will pay 4 players, winner 50%, runner-up 20%, and semi-finalist 12.5%. If the tournament is bigger, 25 or more players, then top 8 will get paid in the same structure as in the Lolpog Cup this year. The winner 40%, runner-up 20%, semi-finalist 10%, and quarterfinal 5%. And I think, Adam, if you have
yes, I
the
have
bracket.
the bracket here.
Mhm.
Is how it looks.
Okay.
Like.
Yeah. So guys, let's maybe start explaining the bracket from the part when we have quarterfinals. I will try to explain it to you. So this is the lower part, the part name with the name quarterfinals. The four players from the seedings will get normal seedings in the brackets with quarterfinal 1, then seed 4, seed 2, and seed 3. So that if the higher seeds win, then seed 1 plays seed 4 in the semifinal, and seed 3 plays seed 2. Then we start the drawings. Seed 1 will play a winner of match A1. So this is the round of 12. So this is a table 1 to the left, where the higher seed will be someone from the group 5 to 8. So it could be seed 5, seed 6, seed 7, seed 8. This will be drawn. We will announce a special stream 1 day before the event in order to make this draw of seedings, and player will be put in the bracket according to the seeds. The drawn player from seeds 5 to 8 plays a winner of B1. In B1 we have the seeds 9 to 12 and the winner of C1, and so on and so on. The bracket will be filled in this way. There will be, for example, if we have 28 players, as in the example here, we will have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 draws of 4 players, so we will have like 6 spots, and we will then fill the bracket according to the draw. Are there any questions, guys? Are there any people in the chat? Or do you have any questions? I hope it's not that complicated, but we want also to give you some kind of you know, I missed the word. Sorry guys, I lost my thread. Yeah, so as far as the bracket is concerned, this is how the seeding will work. It will be better seen during the stream of draws. Now, guys, you can see the top 20 players of the PAL DAS ELO rating after the LOLPA Cup 2023. For a moment, we happen to know about 3 tournaments with PAL DAS ELO, which count for PAL DAS ELO. Sorry, this is LOLPA Cup 2022, the CTP DAS Winter Edition 2023, and the LOLPA Cup 2023. So as you can see, there are not so many matches in the ratings, but let's suppose that all the top players want to play in the LOLPA Classic. So Mark, as a seed number 1 in the ELO rating, will get seed number 1, Merke 2, Adam 3, and Schnecke 4. Let's say that Tuki, Sidnev, Yanni, and Tim also join the tournament. So there will be drawn in this group for the round of 12. So, for example, team can be drawn either in the first match or in the fourth match. There is not like guaranteed that seed 1 has to play against seed 8. It can also be that seed 1 plays seed 5 if the draw goes this way. And then players will be sitting according to this rating. The full rating is you can see the full rating here. I will give you the link. The whole concept of the PAL DAS ELO is also explained on the server. The initial rating is calculated according to the player's PB. So we will ask before every tournament in the sign-up form to give you your actual PAL DAS PB. So there we've missed something, we can correct it, update it, so that you join the tournament with an accurate rating. And also, if you are going to play your first competitive match, you will get an initial rating as your seeding, so you can be so you don't have to play like in the first rounds because you don't have ELO. If your PB is strong enough, you can join the tournament in some later phases. And Adam, do you want to add something to
let's
this?
Take a look at the further positions of the bracket of the ELO rating. Just briefly go through. We can all see how it looks like. as a whole at
Mm-hmm.
the moment.
Currently, we have not so many players because there were not so many tournaments. And guys, we are also aware that those rank ratings right now with this not that big amount of matches might not be that accurate, but we go for the approach that sooner or later, after the matches will be played, the ratings will be more accurate in standard tournaments. Some players can also underperform in the qualifiers, get lower seeds, so there is not no ideal form of seeding, but we would like to test this and check how it goes. And yeah, as you can see, there are players with like one match, this is how the rating looks like at the moment. The more matches will be played, the more accurate the rating will be. So what's the most important? If you want to know how which matches are eligible for PAL Dasilo, if there is any tournament organized, it has to be announced as a PAL Das ILO. So it can't be like CTM PAL, which is an open style tournament when two DAS players play a match. This match won't count to the ILO rating of PAL Das ILO because this is in an open style tournament. The tournament has to be announced as a PAL Das tournament. Of course, the friendly matches, which are also announced as announced. If the players agree to play DAS in a friendly match, and you can provide us with a result, with a recording of this match, and we can also add the match. We both also want to organize from time to time some LOLPOG friendlies, so you can arrange a match with your favorite opponent and play for ELO. This is also what we are going to do, and the more matches are played, the more accurate the rating should be. Adam, anything to add from your side?
I think that's it, and I've managed to fix the tactical issues. Here we have the local league division allocating rules.
Mm-hmm.
The
Yeah.
exact number of players in each division is determined according to the table. Yeah, I think it's pretty logical. Just take a look at it.
Yeah, as I said before, Division 1 is always 6 players division, and then the number of players in the other divisions depend of how many people sign up for the league. So you can see, for example, if 18 players sign up, we'll have 3 divisions, 6 players each. If 19 players sign up, we'll have Division 1 with 6 players, Division 2 with 6, and Division 2 with 6, and Division 3 with 7, and so on. So yeah, this is how it works. For the first season, players will be allocated according to their PAL DAS ILO rating, and then after the first season is done, we will have some guaranteed spots in the division according to the performance of the players in the previous season. So winner of each division gets a guarantee of playing at least one division higher in the next season, in the same division in case of Division 1, because there is no higher division. So if you are in Division 3 and win, you are guaranteed to play at least in Division 2. At least we will come back to it in a moment to explain what we mean about it. Second and third place finishers in each division get a guarantee. I think in the same divisions, if you are finishing third in Division 2, you are guaranteed to play at least in 2 in the next season. The lowest place finisher in each division gets a ban for playing in the same or higher division in the next season. Of course, the rule doesn't apply for the lowest division. So, if you are in Division 1, you finished in the last 6th place and decide to play in the next season, you can play at highest in Division number 2 because you were last place. And then new players who join the league will be allocated based on Palda's ELO rating. What we meant by at least one division higher, at least the same division. In some rare case scenarios, it can also happen that some higher players from some higher division decided not to play in the next season, or the player from the lower division had a great run, for example, in the local classic, or in some friendlies gained some rating in PAL, thus ELO, and then the player from ELO can get in a division, in a higher division than from advancing according to the standings in the league. So this is what we mean. So there are like 4 spots guaranteed in Division 1 for the next season for the first 3 players, and for the winner of the second division. And then 2 other spots are for the 2 highest ELO rated players who signed up for the league. This is how it works. And yeah, also, as we said, top 5 players of first division get money, the 6th doesn't get money, the 6th is relegated. So we hope that will also give the players who can't win the division some motivation in the last rounds in order to fight for staying in Division 1 for the next season. Adam, anything you want to add from your side?
I think that's it about the league. The first league is to start at the very beginning of July this year, so in a bit over a month from now.
Mm-hmm.
Let's take a look back at
LOLPOC 19. I think this is the tournament you have something to say about.
There is no limit of participants. It's also alright flat bracket, which looks exactly the same as the one already explained. The final is first to 7 win by 2. All the matches are first to 5 win by 2. Of course, all games start on level 19. What does mean win by 2? It means that if the match is tied 1 game before reaching the desired number, for example at 4-4, when the match is first to 5, then the players will play the games as long as one of the players gets an advantage of 2 games.
So something similar we know from tennis, for example, yeah?
Yes,
so you have to have 2 points advantage.
Stadium is analogic to the one from Local Classic, but here we take PAL 19 DAS PBs instead of ELO. The guaranteed prize pool is the same as in Local Classic, and the prize distribution is also the same.
Yeah, and the LOLPOC 19 is the first tournament we will organize. It will happen on Saturday, June the 3rd. The registration is already open, so if you want to try, you can register to the tournament, give us your PB. And we had already got one question in the Discord from JDH. What happens, for example, if I sign up for the tournament and I post? Will the commentaries be open too? For the LOLPOC 19 or for all the tournaments? What do you mean, Borchak?
Hello. Normally, yes. I mean, as long as we don't have any attacks on the commentary, which we don't expect to happen, they will be open.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but I wanted to come back to the question from JDH. Let's say you decide to register for the tournament today for PAL 19. Let's say your PB today is 50,000 points. And the tournament starts in a week and something. You find level 19 and you improve your PB from 50,000 to 60,000. Let's say it like this. There's no problem. You can update us with your PB. You can send a video, a proof of your PB, we'll update it in the entry list. The registration closes at 18 UTC June 2nd, so up to this time we will get those updates in our entry list, and we will prepare the draw that happened 2 hours later at 20 UTC. There will be a stream for this, so you can improve your PB as much as you want, but yeah, the cutoff for it is 18 UTC on July the 2nd. So if you like PAL 19, if you like the fastest speeds of PAL, if you like to play it with DAS, do not hesitate and join the tournament.
And last.
JDH, this is some kind of a surprise. We won't answer the question yet. You have to come to the stream. We are preparing something.
Hello, JTH, by the way.
Yeah, and this will be a random draw, so don't worry. There will be something we want not to say right now.
Yeah, there will be something special sooner or later. We don't know when exactly, but we have something very special prepared.
Yeah, and maybe the last tournament I will take to say a word or two. We talked about some classic formats, about some speed games. We have also spoken about the league, the Lolpog Cup with the longest known format for any PAL tournament. But we also want to speed it up for one evening, and we would like to invite you to the Lolpog Shootout. This will be a no limit of participants tournament, regular single eliminations, and the most important thing, the matches will be best of 1 and games start on level 17. So you start a game on level 17, whoever has a better score advances to the next round. Seeding is completely random, so there will be a draw for every round. So for example, in round 1, Adam can be drawn against Mark, and one of them has to go home. So yeah, there will be also excitement because every round will be drawn. There's no seeding, there is no like ELO PB, this doesn't count. In this format, same piece sets are forbidden, so everyone has to play different RNG. Guaranteed prize pool is $21.37, and winner takes all. I'm really excited about this format. I would like to check how it works out when the players register, but I hope you will enjoy it. This is maybe not the most serious format of events, but once in a while we can meet and have some fun. Okay, do we have questions?
And here we have the final rule for everything not stated in the rules, so regular online tournaments rules apply. Those classic ones everyone knows.
Yeah. Any questions, guys, to this to the thing we already said about the formats, about the tournaments? Lolpog Shootout and Lolpog Classic should be held also in June, the league in July. We have also one special subject we would like to present to you, but before we go to that, I would like to make sure that there are no questions to be asked. Yeah, Adam, please present something for the people who want to train more and more and more.
Here we have the Lolpog Jackpot, the first Lolpog Series game in which both players get max out wins the jackpot. It's currently at $1,000, split $500 each.
So it means if there is a match and player 1 gets a max out in the same game as player B gets a max out, they both win $500 each. And it doesn't matter if it's Lolpog Cup, if it's Lolpog 19, if it's Lolpog Shootout or Lolpog League. Any game, any tournament, the first game in any of those tournaments, which finishes with a double max out, the both players get $500 each. The prize pool is currently at $1,000. So if you need some additional motivation, if you need some additional reason in order to train more, here you have it. $1,000 currently. Why currently, you will know later also. But right now it's $1,000, $500 each. Train more, get better, get a great pairing against another player who trained more, and then you can share a prize of $1,000.
That is Pog Series Explained. We will wait for like 2 or 3 more minutes if you have any questions. And if not, we'll see you at the first Pog Series event on the 3rd of June on the Lolpog 19 one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Adam, I'm really excited. I don't know what to expect if our players will like what we have to offer, but I hope they do. So yeah, let's wait a few minutes if there are no more questions. If everything is clear for our viewers, we will we'll go to an end. We hope that you start registering for the Lolpog 19 event, and then, as we said, the tournament will be held on June the 3rd, 15 UTC, and the draw for the tournament will be the day before June 2nd at 20 UTC. Then when the draw is done, the bracket will be announced. And then you will know for who to prepare in the upcoming PAL 19 tournament. I think, Adam, everything is clear. There are no questions. We will also put the video of this stream in our Discord server, so everyone who would like to come back to it will get a chance. This will be also uploaded to our YouTube channel. Adam already gave you the link in the chat below. You can go and subscribe. Every stream will be uploaded there. So yeah, there will be one place for it. The Lolpog series has started, and we hope to have some fun with PAL DAS tournaments. I don't see questions, Adam, so yeah, let's find somebody to raid.
I found already. There's 3 wolves.
Że nie widzę.
Yeah, so let's raid him. Thank you guys for today, and see you in the Lolpog series and the upcoming Lolpog 19 event. Thank you for today. Have a nice rest of the day, of the evening, and see you next time. Bye bye.
Thanks for watching. Bye.